Hi, I'm Phil Cowling and I'm the lead for sustainability at Novon. I've been really lucky and was very privileged that I've actually joined a company that has the right culture. We want to be part of a circular economy. And being part of a circular economy means all our energy for operation and production is from renewable sources. We minimise the waste that we produce. Our resources are reused or recycled. And the stuff that we manufacture and produce is designed for longevity. And at the end of that life, it's back into the circle of being recycled, reused and repurposed. When we talk about DynamiX and we talk about what's exciting for Novon, for me as part of the sustainability team, it fits perfectly into that goal of achieving circularity. Currently, our product is being smelted overseas using renewable energy, coming into a production facility within Novon that is incredibly efficient, operating largely under renewables, heading towards 100% and achieving those circularity objectives that I mentioned. And in 20-25 years' time, if it reaches the end of its useful life, aluminium can be recycled and is 90% plus less energy in recycling aluminium than creating it in its first place. So it really fits into that long-term objective of creating things that have purpose, but also will be around for the long term. It's meeting a market demand, but it's meeting it in a eco-friendly manner, and I think that's what really counts. I think DynamiX as an aluminium product is currently, globally leading in its sustainable accreditations. It's also achieved chain of custody, which looks wider than just the manufacture and the smelting. One of the principal goals within sustainability is this concern over climate warming and the impact of CO2e, which is a combination of gases but fundamentally carbon dioxide, emitted from fossil fuels. Within Australia there's a big drive to move towards using renewable energy, solar panels and a whole bunch of other things, and also for the electrification of buildings, which means moving away from gas. So Novon are looking at using ecological offsets. Now those are offsets with a non-for-profit organisation that is looking at reforestation of Indigenous land, and in doing so employs Indigenous people as well. So it has multiple impacts that are good for the community, and ultimately the carbon emissions are then offset, which mean that they are taking that carbon that's emitted, turning it into oxygen through photosynthesis and balancing out that equation. And Novon's values point to, they don't see themselves as making a light. They see light as adding quality to people's lives. Done properly, it helps in education, it helps in healthcare. Light is around us everywhere we look. So good light goes towards better health, and there's a lot of science to that. And I for a moment try and take that away. But the point is, I think people try to say how sustainable their light is, and it's how sustainable their company is in its purpose to create a light, and I think that's the difference.